The NBA is really the most hilarious league in all of professional sports, folks. Basically, Adam Silver and the NBA brass want and are planning to have an All-Star game take place this season. The problem is, nobody wants to play that game. When you have guys like De'Aaron Fox saying that it's a stupid idea for the game to take place, and then Giannis chips in, and then LeBron freaking James pitches in, and when LeBron James speaks up, everybody listens. Hell, you know you effed up when Kawhi Leonard, of all people, is ripping into the league saying it's pretty much a dumb idea for the All-Star break to happen, for All-Star game to happen. You know you messed up. You know the Adam Silver and NBA is, they're catching L's when Kawhi Leonard speaks up, okay? But aside from that, I understand why these players don't want to play the game. I mean, I don't want it to happen either. I don't think it should happen. It's gonna happen because NBA is all about making money, and I understand that it's a business. But the fact of the matter is this: these players simply won't want to play. They're not motivated. 90% of the players that will make the All-Star team don't want to play in the All-Star game, so it's not going to be competitive. Hell, you guys saw how long it took for these players to band together and say, okay, for years and years, the All-Star game has been a defensive-less joke of a game, so let's try this year to actually make it competitive. And it was competitive, and it was fun, but this year, it's a different story. It's a different world. These players don't want to play in the All-Star games. There's just going to be a bunch of players walking around, not trying to get injured, not playing defense, just throwing up casual threes and lobs and dunks. It's just not going to be fun to watch. Just going to be boring, especially with no fans. I mean, think about it this way. Let's say LeBron puts, I don't know, Joel Embiid on a poster, but there's no one in the crowd to hype it up and be like, ooh, ah. Or let's say like Zion Williamson, they have the dunk contest. Let's say Zion, he does the most amazing 360 spinning backflip dunk from the three-point line, and he makes it on the first try, and the crowd goes mild because there's no crowd, because there's nobody in the arena. It's just going to be lame. It's just not going to be the same. So my opinion is this: don't have the All-Star game, but keep the All-Star voting, because not having a game shouldn't disqualify these players from being recognized for their efforts. Speaking of that, I would kind of feel bad for first-time All-Stars. Like, for example, if Julius Randle was picked, that would be his first All-Star appearance, and it may be his only All-Star appearance, because the talent in the league is so stacked. So I think taking that away from players like that, who may not ever have a chance to perform on that kind of stage ever again, would be kind of shitty, and I would feel bad about that. But ultimately, the majority wins. Most of the players don't want to play. It's not going to be an intriguing game. It's going to be boring, and viewership is just going to be, bad. It's already been low overall. The ratings have been bad overall for the NBA recently. And I think for All-Star, that might set a new record low for viewership of any All-Star game ever. So here's what I think the NBA should do. Cancel the All-Star game, cancel the All-Star weekend events, keep the All-Star break, keep the All-Star voting, because again, these players should be recognized for balling out all season. But listen, we got to adapt, and I understand they're probably still going to have the event because it's, again, a money-making machine, the All-Star break is. But ultimately, for the better of the players and for the enjoyment of fans all across the world, I mean, I personally don't want to speak for anyone else, but I personally don't want to see that happen. Okay, I'm fine with going a few days without watching the NBA. Hell, I'm sure the NBA could replay the 2001 All-Star game and they would be completely fine. I mean, I'd be okay with that. I don't mind seeing a replay of that game. But speak for yourself. Let me know. Let me hear it in the comment section below. What do you think the NBA should do? Should they cancel the All-Star game? What should they do with it? I'd love to hear your ideas. Catch you in the next video, guys, and peace.